Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you watch Game of Thrones, but it's kind of like the god of many faces. You know, the girl is no one. You know, the man is no one. The man has no name. You know, and you try to tell them, and like I said up there, we do not refer to last season as we. That's not we. That's that championship season or that 2015 season. It's not we. We is this current team, the way that it's constructed, and we, quite frankly, haven't done anything. We haven't. And, we jumped into our January workouts, which seemed like forever ago. Every single kid on our team had like old school, like PE short, gray cotton shorts and a white T-shirt with a big question mark on it. No logo, no nothing. We weren't allowed to say the words Peach Bowl in our facility. We weren't allowed to say Florida State. We weren't allowed to wear Peach Bowl gear to any team activities. And so, I think our kids knew, and that's the beauty of ingraining that culture so early that if myself, our strength staff, our coaching staff had sniffed even a hint of the aroma of complacency, that we would have jumped all over it and it would have been squashed before it even got started. And our guys, to their credit, our players, they kind of knew that going in and responded.
Is that true that you make them sign a physical contract?
Yeah, they have to agree to not only participate but embrace having the hardest training camp in college football, and every single guy signed it. They'll be held accountable to that if you guys start complaining but it's really easy now because there's testimony. You say,
Mark Raj on TV here.
We had the hardest training camp in college football last year, and look what that team did. And so it's subjective. I measure it based upon feedback I get from coaches on my staff that have been to other places, as well as myself having been to other places, that I would challenge anybody to say that they haven't been different. I haven't been around one. Our coaches haven't been around one. So you got 9 guys plus me, 10 guys with 200 years of coaching experience that say that, but this is by far the hardest training camp. Probably, if not the hardest, damn near close.
Our assignments, alignments, overall our technique and the way we play, the intensity.
Something you guys think about how you
Well, I think one was the weight gain this year. Last year he weighed in at 185 during training camp. It was a fake. At 185, he was down in food and water just to make that weight. 3 days later he's down to 179 again. So he actually weighed in. This is embarrassing.
Broke it down.
He weighed in.
What went wrong from each bowl. Dad had a lot to do with it.
So he's walking around now.
We're just
188.
as a defense,
Not fake. It's every day he weighs in at that. This entire summer, every 6 times a day, just to take a picture
really close
of the meal.
defense when you look at
Send it for contracts with me, Coach Outlier, nutritionist, our head strength coach.
50th in the country. So we're close.
He had to be more disciplined in the way that he ate. His body, and he's embraced that.
Real early.
Like I said, he's walking around at 187, 188 right now. Confident, muscular. The kid is so confident, and I really do think he purposefully shied away from gaining weight because he thought might make him slower or sluggish. And it did the opposite. He feels stronger and more explosive and quicker. And finally got that point across to him. I think that's probably the biggest thing. And then the other one is we just in games that he doesn't have to run. But if we can win the game without Greg running, that's how we're going to win the game. If we need Greg to run to win the football game, Greg's going to run. So that's as guarded as I can be for, the kid missed one game last year, and that was a sprained ankle, which I don't know how many hits, or is that a compilation of hits and light body weight? I don't know, sprained ankle. I can do that stuff for sure. So
Mark Rogers, TV here at American Empire.
he'll be all right.
It's a media day. From Mitchell, linebacker, Jackson to teammates just a few minutes ago.
Not a lot. Again, not to be coy, but I mean, our culture is so insulating in
Difference
that.
between adjusting and really good point.
I think much like the expectations in the Oklahoma game, and all of this stuff, this periphery stuff that could be distractions. For me to say that our kids don't hear it, obviously I think they feel it. They hear it. The thing that we're proud of is they don't listen to it because they know it matters none to the task at hand, which is what we want to know every day in training, which is year 2. When you walk in that building, you better leave physically, mentally, emotionally exhausted every single day, or else somebody can pass you up. And what conference, what the expectations are, none of it matters.
Coach, how much does you mentioned earlier about Greg and his weight situation? How much does having Coach McKnight on staff transcends taking these guys from one point?
It would not happen. Greg's transformation physically is not possible without the best strength coach in America. And I, again, say that without exaggeration, without hyperbole. He is the best in the country, the best. And when you're trained by the best, not only are the results, what you're seeing in Greg and his physical changes, but there's a confidence that goes in that too. That wow, look what I've done in 9 short months. I'm a dude now. I'm like a real grown man. And so it's twofold. Obviously, he will be able to perform better physically because of what Yancey has accomplished with him, but also it's a mindset of confidence for him too.